My beautiful earthlings, how are you doing, y'all? It is your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I am here with a new spread and a new weekly forecast for you guys. I told you I have new stuff for you, and this is just an example of what I have. I have a new spread out that I created. It's called the Circle of Love spread. I really like it. It's been really enlightening to me to use this spread. I am, of course, using my good old trustees, my Gilded Tarot, but I have a new deck. It's called the Journey of Love Oracle deck. And I've been led to use this deck. I've been led to purchase this deck because I've just been looking at it and looking at it. And I'm so glad that I purchased it. It is, I like, first of all, I was drawn to the colors. I'm just turning this down just a little bit. I was drawn to the colors. I like the messages, and the more I get to learn these cards, the more I'm falling in love with these cards. So what I'm offering to you is a weekly elemental reading, love reading, because I want to cultivate more loving energy. I don't want people to think that I'm just telling everybody, you need to leave that person. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, that I want my family to be in relationships that cultivate spiritual growth, that cultivate more love. Not a relationship that cultivates despair and frustration and anger and hurt and resentment and blame and all of these negative vibrations that that doesn't bring forth any positivity. It only keeps you trapped. Okay. And so, I hadn't had anybody to say, why do you always say that? It's just something that I was led to do. And I feel very happy about that decision to start bringing these. So they will go from Sunday to Sunday. Hopefully with my schedule, as my schedule permits, I would like to put them out, either Friday or Saturday, or maybe if it gets to the wall, it may have to be on a Sunday to upload these videos, but they won't be long. I just want to put these out there, and this is going to be for sun, moon, and rising, your elemental sign. You can feel free to check out all of them if you want to. They have been resonating very well. I will not read these cards in reversals. I was told, don't do that. I said, okay. So I'm not. All right. You guys comment below. Let me know how you feel about this spread. I like this spread, and I was going to put it out in I think within the week of the 23rd, the weekend of the 23rd, but it's a beautiful day outside. I had my tea, I had my incense going, I got my candle going. It's just a good little vibe. So I just like, you know what? Put it out today. Maybe somebody need to hear this today. Don't wait. So I'm not. So I've already taken the time to shuffle the deck. You guys did have a pop-out card. Let me just explain how this goes. You have at the very top the general energy. That's just the general energy of the week. You have on the left side that's you, what's going on with you. And this deck is for my singles and for my family out there who are in attached and married relationships. Okay, so that right side will represent your partner and or your environment. So your environment includes your family, your friends, co-workers, community, whatever's going on in and around you. And then at the very bottom you have a challenge card, and in the middle we'll use the Journey of Love oracle card as like an advice card. Okay, so let's just take a look and see what energies you have coming in for this week. General energy, you have the Death card. You're like, oh shit, don't do that. Your death is a transition, okay, on to bigger and better things. Remember that, all right? You have how you're feeling right now, the King of Cups. What's going on with your partner or in your environment, the Magician. Any challenges this week, you have the Three of Cups. Now let's take a look at, and your pop-out card is a wonderful card to have, is the Nine of Cups. So if you had any wishes for a new beginning, boo, it's going to start happening this week for you. And let's just take a look at what you have in the middle. The Cosmic Butterfly. That is, listen, transformation and growth, transition. All right, maturation is going on right now. You're being spiritually upgraded. You're going through some type of ascension. All right. I feel like for a lot of you, when it comes to love, you are shedding, you are molting this skin, this dead skin. You know how like you sit there, you see people just sitting there flicking with skin, the skin is just flicking off. Like that's what you're doing. Like you have to shed that off of you. You have no time for it anymore. And you're moving forward to a place that, you know, I feel like for a lot of you, even if you are in a relationship, your relationship is moving into an area that you haven't even experienced before as a couple, and you may be a little scared, but I feel like you're ready for it. You have matured. You coming up as the King of Cups. Okay, so when I when I feel the energy of the King of Cups is very mature. Like I said, you're going through a maturation period, a maturing period. Very mature, very secure within your emotions, very secure within your goals of what you want out of this relationship. And I feel like your partner is right on board. Okay, because they have the magician. Like you have this love and you have this security, and they have everything else. So together, you guys are working together to create something even more greater than what you had in the past. So I feel like for some of you, if you've been arguing a lot, I feel like this is definitely a good week for reconciliation. I feel like this is a good week for you guys to just lay some things out on the line and just do away with it. Don't even some things. I feel like for you for you, especially for those in a relationship ish situation. It almost feel like some of the things that you may want to talk about, I feel like one person's gonna be like, nah, you know what, this all is forgiven, done, and we're just gonna move forward. Okay, we have no time for that. Okay, we decided that we're gonna work it out. We're gonna be together. Let's just let it go. Let bygones be bygones. There's no need for us to try to say that we're ready to move forward if we're going to still harbor energies of the past. It's counterproductive. Okay. Um, challenges this week. I feel like challenges this week with this Three of Cups. I feel like some of you, this is what I will say. You want to make sure that whatever's going on in your relationship, I feel like there's gossip around. Okay? People gonna talk. So I feel like you need to be really careful about who you're sharing this information with. I feel like this is something that you should only be talking about with you and your spouse, you and your mate. Okay. Um, I feel like for somebody out there, you or your mate may still like to hang out and party or whatever, like to hang out a lot. That may be a challenge this week. Um, like partying or something like that. But I feel like you're really trying to work on that part. Or maybe somebody's drinking a little bit too much. Like they're really getting, I feel like they may be getting into their feelings a little bit too much. Like you overdoing it in a sense. It may be like, I don't know. It makes me feel like someone's overdoing it or telling too much of your business. So you want to, and I don't really feel like it's you, Virgo. I kind of feel like it's your partner. So make sure you let your partner know. Yeah, I'm scratching my leg. Make sure you let your partner know that, you know, how important this is for you guys. This is amongst you. It doesn't have to include anybody else. It could be family. Be careful about family intruding into your business. Okay. During this process, because I feel like people see that you guys are trying to change for the better, and some people actually, I'm gonna just tell you, some people actually like it when you guys were in a bad space. So just be careful about that. That's why I say you don't want to be telling everybody your business. Um, for those who are single, I feel like this week is a good week for you to really start writing down what you want out of a relationship, what you want out of a mate. I feel like you're really going to start being serious about focusing on being a better person in order to find love. Um, you're shedding, I feel like for some of you, you actually may be shedding some people this week with the Magician card. Um, yeah, I just feel like you're doing some moving around. I don't feel like you're feeling very good about yourself, if even if you are single. It's like you're feeling good about your singlehood, whereas before, if you were feeling like single was a death sentence, you don't feel like that anymore. I feel like for a lot of my single people this week, you are actually going to start embracing your singlehood, and realizing that there are pluses to being single. There's nothing wrong with you to say that you're single, because I feel like you even that's part of what you're going to be shedding this week, your attitude about being single and how other people come at you like, you ain't married yet. Nah, not yet. God has not got the person for me, but they're making them. He's coming soon, she's coming soon, like, and instead of falling for that trap of, no, I don't have anybody yet. I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all. I feel like you're going to be actually stepping into your own power, stepping into your own truth, being authentic about what you really want in relationships, and being honest about yourself, and being willing to do and put away the things that that hold you back from manifesting that love that you so want and you so desire. All right. As your advice card, like I said, the cosmic butterfly, things are in the works. All right. Things are being shed away. I feel like for a lot of you, especially my couples, y'all gonna be in your own little cocoon. Like, y'all just you're bringing the love back in your relationship, which is beautiful. For my singles, you have kind of closed yourself off, because it's almost like you're planning a big reveal. Um, Maybe later on in the year or later on within this month, like, you are really, like, you're going back in the lab and you're really working on yourself. um Let me see what the cards are saying. And it's interesting because you have the it's represented by the number 36, which adds up to the number 9. It's about completion. This is the last number. This is about completion for you, and you have the death card here. So I really feel like a lot of ideals that you have been believing in when it comes to relationships, and especially gender roles and your responsibilities in relationships and how you look at relationships and relationship templates, you're really changing those, and you're saying that, what, I can't, having that same type of mindset has given me the same type of results that I do not like. So I'm gonna have to change something, and that change is going to start within me. All right. Let's see what this 36 says. You are being reborn from the pulsating womb of the Divine Mother, on fire with her creative power. You are being transformed whilst living. Life is thriving within you. This may not feel stable as yet, but you will certainly feel excited as you enter into yet another cycle of rebirth. Let this life seem as though you're living many lifetimes in one. Let me see what the message. Let me just skip over, because these messages are pretty long. The message for you from this oracle is that your life feels like it's falling apart. Then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way. You're going through a rebirth, just like a butterfly in a chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive, can all be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender to what you're becoming now, and know that what you are leaving behind is but a shell that once held your ever fast emerging new self. So I'm not even going to elaborate on that. It just tells you everything what I pretty much what I just said. You know, keep this transformation quiet, because not everybody needs to know what you're up to. Not everybody needs to know the shenanigans about what's going on in your relationship. This is between you and your boo. Y'all decided y'all gonna move on to a better space, then do that. Show them. You don't have to tell them. If this is what if this is you moving into your wishes and how you envision yourself as a single person, being happy and single, not feeling like you're just lonely, do it. People will start to see it. Okay? So I thank you guys for tuning in for this reading. Leave your comments. Let me know how you like it. I love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.